Chålofa! What's up? This is the Islanders View podcast with the Backyard Convos. We're experiencing the backyard conversation of Islanders. It's your boy JC, B.
How's it?
And the Uso Jr.
How's it, everybody?
We're just talking about worldviews, life experiences, culture, sports. You know, we're just chilling, kicking back, speaking our minds. Yeah, you're about to go into a mind of an Islander right about now. And we're in there.
Chålofa family, what's going on?
Chålofa!
Welcome to SESH number 4, family. How are y'all doing out there?
SESH fa.
SESH number 4. Number 4.
That's how you say 4 in Samoan, fa.
Hafa.
Hafa.
Ha-fa.
Chålofa.
Dasi, lua, tolu, fa.
How are y'all doing today or tonight?
Man.
Are we ready for this?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good.
SESH number 4, guys.
SESH number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Halfway there, yeah.
I can't
We
believe
are.
it.
We are halfway.
To 10.
To where?
Halfway to 10. Halfway to 10, guys.
Not even halfway to 10.
My son was asking me about algebra, and B just proved my point that math is going to be very important in our lives.
Dude, no, man. It's gone. I think it's gone harder in the past few decade.
What? Math?
Math.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
man, they got a crazy
Dude.
math now.
Bro,
You see the new math now they have? They have
Dude.
like pictures.
have I seen new math?
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that? It's pictures. They like have like 10 equals a dynamite, and then how much dynamites would equal 30. It's like algebra but with
Yeah.
dynamite. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
pictures. This is crazy. I was like, dynamite? Why is dynamite showing up in here?
They're doing dynamite, but they stopped
telling you.
cursive.
Dynamite. Well, anyway.
It's crazy, the new math.
It is, dude. I was talking about that when I helped JV with his homework. I'm like, this is what they got first graders learning?
I know, right?
Already
You're
like,
scratching your head like,
they're like, what is, you know, they have dollar signs and all that stuff, but they're like, what is the, like $1.50, right? They'd be
Yeah.
like, what does the dollar represent? Or the one? And I'm like,
Dollar.
first grade?
$1.
I know. He's like, $1?
I know. I got a message from our teacher said, hey, we're about to get into finances for the kids. So the kids will learn finances in math.
But
So,
what grade is Chamo?
He's 4th grade.
Oh,
So they said, include your child into talks about your finances in your household. I'm like, I'm not gonna put my son through that. All the tears that we're going through, like, oh my gosh, we need to pay electric.
You're like, son.
He's not gonna learn math. He's
Right.
gonna learn that it's just everything is going wrong in our lives.
He's
right
gonna
now.
think that you're expecting him to pay rent or something.
Dude.
He's gonna be telling the teacher like, "Oh, what'd you learn with your finances that my parents need to buckle up?"
You know, buckle down.
Yeah, teacher, my dad is hiding money in the walls.
That's a question to arise. Like, why is he
Right.
hiding money in the walls?
Like, hey, son, this is how we do it.
This is how we do.
Yeah, we
Savings.
we take from Peter to pay Paul. That's how we do it. You know.
Right.
Savings.
But let's get the SESH 4 started with our beverage highlight.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man.
And this is a shout out to my prim, my cousin, Coyce Murphy, who
Coyce Murphy, thank you,
suggested
sir.
the soju.
Thank you, sir.
The
Appreciate it.
soju. Hui. Oh, that's wrong. That's not even Korean.
Soju. Where is soju from?
Korea.
Korea.
Yeah, but I said
Korea.
hui. That's
What?
Japanese.
Oh, that's Japanese. What is Korean? I only know K-pop. You tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
But don't Koreans, they talk fast, right? Is it the
Yeah.
Koreans or Vietnamese?
I know.
talk
I know.
fast.
The Vietnamese, I think, talk fast.
I think, yeah.
They all
think-
talk. Well, yeah.
No.
No, yeah, they talk fast.
Japanese, it comes from their diaphragm.
Yeah.
Ooh, they gotta go.
Ooh, that shot was good.
Well, anyways, yeah, we're gonna do this soju shot to open up SESH number 4. Again,
Soju.
big shout out to Coyce Murphy,
Coyce Murphy, thank
my
you for
cousin,
this.
my primo. Ooh,
I already hit you.
all right, to SESH number 4, boys.
SESH 4.
SESH 4.
Chålofa.
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 Mm.
Oh, woo!
Good?
That is some good stuff right there.
Really?
Give me another shot.
Interesting.
You ever had it before?
Wow, I never had soju before.
Wow.
Never had soju before?
No, I never had soju
That
before.
says soja. Yeah, never.
I know soja, but I don't know soju.
Soju.
Soju. It's so
Soju
good.
drink
It's so
too.
good. It's
your-
so good, soju.
Hey, so man, I feel so bad for doing this, but me and my friends went out to have some drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to Kona. You ordered sake, right?
Kona where? Kona, Hawaii?
Kona Grill.
Kona Grill.
Yeah.
Is it Kona Rain?
Are you a big hit with a dad?
Kona Grill. You talking about the restaurant Kona Grill?
Kona Grill restaurant.
The one over here in Texas, right? Kona Grill.
The one
No,
that's-
because it doesn't rain in Texas.
No, that's the restaurant here in Texas, right?
Yeah,
Kona
it
Grill.
is. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, the one on
'Cause
1604.
our
Oh,
listeners don't know.
Let me clarify.
Our
Sorry, I was
listeners
just like,
don't know.
dude.
Because they're still thinking that you're
But-
drinking at Kona. Because I'm gonna come over there and tell you that you're not drinking at Kona.
You're gonna drink it.
Get it right.
So what was your?
No, we would take sake shots, and
Oh.
felt real bad because every time we took it, instead of like cheersing, like, I took the shot. I swear people were just staring at us like, they're a little dark to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know nowadays.
Yeah.
Never
I
know.
remember I said from the last session that I'm always confused as Japanese anyway, so.
That's true.
Because they always say like, hey, that's Konishiki.
Let's go Nishiki.
Oh, wait, he lost weight. He looked like he lost 18 pounds.
The failed sumo.
No, Konishiki was a champ, bro. He's not a failed sumo. Don't talk
No.
about Konishiki as a
Hey,
failed.
hey, you have to educate us, man.
I'm educating you. Konishiki is a grand champion right there.
Grand champion.
Yeah, Konishiki, Akebono. Those are Akebonos. He's from Hawaii too. Japanese sumo wrestler champion,
Oh,
grand
okay, yeah,
champion. So, yeah, they're not failed. Konishiki is Samoan, but grand
so, is
champion.
there a difference between a grand champion and a yokozuna?
No, that's the same thing. Yokozuna is Japanese for grand champion.
Hey, we're here to learn.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here to learn.
Oh, that
But
is-
yeah, those are
Yeah.
grand champions. Akebono, Konishiki, from the islands. So
Yeah.
shout out to those islanders right there who did it big
Shout
in
out.
Japan.
Oh yeah.
And
Awesome.
they married some beautiful Japanese women.
Oh nice.
He married them? Like
Yeah.
plural?
No, I mean they
Well,
married one each.
Them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And soju. Soju.
No, so it was your
good.
first time having soju for
Yeah,
real?
this is my first time having soju. It's
Really?
very delicious. Is it
Yeah,
because
so-
we had a different one? Because is this a flavored one?
Yeah, it's a flavored one. It's a strawberry.
What's the
one, I
flavor?
think.
Is it strawberry? Oh,
It's
okay.
strawberry, yeah.
What does it normally
it-
taste like? You've
it's
had
a-
soju before, John?
I have, but it's known to so like the bad thing is we're all sitting down right now.
Right.
So the idea is like well, not the idea, but what happens, the effects of soju is when you drink too much of it, you're chilling just like this,
Yeah.
and you're sitting down, you're having a good time, then you keep taking those shots, it doesn't hit you until you stand up.
Oh, so
And
it's
when
like
you stand up, you just fall right down.
it's like Mad
Happened
Dog.
to a lot of soldiers.
It's like Mad Dog 2020.
Soldiers. Happened to a lot of soldiers.
It's like MD 2020, right? Mad Dog 20.
Dude.
No, you're not showing your age.
I'm showing my age.
Dude,
Everybody knows Mad,
Mad
Dog.
Dog 2020. I used to drink that a
Yeah.
lot in
Dude,
Washington.
we used to drink that all the time.
Dude,
Yeah, that's the same thing though, right? Mad
that's
Dog.
that.
Mad
You
Dog
drink it, it's so good, but then you
When
don't
you
feel
get-
the effects
Yeah.
when you're sitting down.
One of our
When you
friends,
stand up.
Yeah.
one of our friends hadn't had MD, Mad Dog,
MD 2020.
and he had saw it at the
Yeah,
gas
bro.
station. MD 2020 Mad Dog. So he saw
Hashtag.
it and he goes, "Hey B, what is this?" I said, "You might want to watch out for that." So he bought it, and we were at Fiesta.
Yeah.
It's hot in Texas. Fiesta's crowded, and he drank it just like it was juice. Midway
Oh,
through the
man.
night,
Not good.
we
Not good.
saw the change in his face.
Oh
Dude,
wow.
Mad Dog's got me kicked out of clubs.
Oh yeah, it's
Really
so
bad.
good though. You just keep
It is.
drinking it.
Dude, but like you just go to the gas station and it's lined up in different colors, looking
Different
like Jolly
color.
Ranchers. You're just like,
And it's like
it's a
$2.50,
candy
$3.
store. Yeah, it's like $3. It's like, okay,
It's like drinking fruit punch.
you buy all the colors.
What about
That's some trash can.
I'm
right
telling you, dude.
what about Boone's?
Boone's
Boom
Farm.
Strawberry Hill?
Man,
Yeah.
that's like
Strawberry Hill. I found my thrill.
oh, that's funny.
You know, as kids, when we first started drinking, like we liked the sweet stuff because we can't handle the beer at first, right?
Yeah.
We can't handle that beer. That beer is like, oh, that's nasty.
Nasty.
But the MD 2020, oh, that's sweet. Tastes good.
yeah,
Boone's tastes good.
tastes good. Yeah,
Cisco, you guys remember Cisco?
I remember Cisco. Yeah.
Oh, Cisco tastes good.
How about you're into drinking 40s?
Oh yeah, I love 40 ounces. I love drinking 40s. Back when I was a kid,
OD or what?
when I was like 6'3", because I'm 6'6" now. But when I was 6'3", I drank some 40s. OD, you guys remember OD?
OD, oh yeah.
Old English.
OD.
They call it 8-ball.
yeah.
The malt.
Yeah, malt liquor.
I drank that and 112. Is it one?
Oh.
one
Still
no,
Reserve?
Still Reserve,
Still Reserve.
bro.
Still Reserve is stronger than
Done.
OD, I think.
Yeah.
I
That's some
never
strong
mustered up like the
Done.
stomach or the
Dude,
taste for that.
Done,
I don't know
son.
why.
telling you,
I know
It-
it's cheap, but
It's dangerous. Though.
it is dangerous.
Malt liquor is dangerous. By the way, that's what I'm drinking tonight, guys. Shout out to OD. Old English.
he's gone classy though.
Oh,
He's gone
man.
classy. It's no longer.
I got it in the glass. I'm not drinking the 40. I'm drinking it in the glass because I'm
Yeah.
bougie like that.
Bougie. No, he has to limit it. Yeah, so he's taking
on-
he's taking it in sections.
He's on a
I
podcast
can't do
now.
the whole 40. I gotta just do 13 ounce.
So what's the scoops around the world, guys? And I.
I can find my baby. I don't know when. I don't know why.
So what
It's,
did you find out, Junior?
Well, I know, we need to give a shout out to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who just passed away on a Saturday.
Really?
Rest in peace to her, and to her family. I mean, she was just a great pioneer of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be sorely missed, She's
Yeah.
second
Big.
woman on the, what do you call it?
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Big
Yeah.
influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Sandra Day O'Connor, then it came Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And
27 years.
yeah, she just passed away. And, man, she's going to... She left a pretty, strong
Impact.
impact on all of us. So,
Yeah.
yeah, she'll be sorely missed.
Okay.
She fought for a lot, man.
Yeah.
In her
Well.
in her career, in the entire career of her lifespan, like
Yeah.
not only in Supreme Court, but when she was in college
Mm-hmm.
or the university, she did a lot just in that time frame. And then she became the judge and fought to the ACLU,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the lawyers for the ACLU.
Yeah.
So.
and then she fought for undocumented workers and opening up the I guess chances or expanding the voting rights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not.
And women, she always pushed
Yeah,
for
That's the
women.
big
yeah.
thing. Yeah, she fought for women's rights.
And she was 27 years on the Supreme Court. 27
Wow.
years,
Yeah, 27 years.
Can you
That's a
imagine
long
that? Like,
time.
Man,
27,
that's
27 years, and it's
a long time.
That's what she accomplished. Not just the
Second woman on the
first
Supreme
Jewish
Court.
woman.
Yeah. First Jewish woman, yeah.
Well, this is to RBG.
RBG,
Rest in
Ruth Bader
power.
Ginsburg,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
This beer is pretty delicious.
Is
What
it?
are you drinking, B?
It's a pecan porter. So if anyone not from Texas, pecan is put on everything.
Yeah.
Pecan
Because
pie.
in Texas, yeah, they have a lot of
Yeah.
pecan trees in
It's-
Texas, right?
People literally pick it up in their backyard, put it in plastic bags, and sell them.
Yeah.
$2 for the bag.
What's the county that have the pecan festival? You remember which county that is?
Don't get me lying.
I know there's a county in Texas that does the pecan festival. Paulie, can you look that up real quick? The pecan
Come on, boo.
festival.
Pecan Festival. Then
Let's go
there's the
see.
Poteet Festival.
Poteet Festival.
Poteet,
That's
yeah, I know
strawberries.
that's strawberries.
Have y'all
Yeah,
been there?
see?
I haven't
Hold
been
on.
there.
I've actually never been there, but I've heard about it.
I mean, maybe it's. I don't know how it is with the drought.
There's garlic festivals here in
Pecan
Texas.
Festival.
So there's a garlic festival.
Yeah,
so you
garlic
just-
festival. There's
Twin.
pecan festival. There's strawberry festival.
Let's see.
There's a German festival.
Oh yeah,
oh.
that's the
The
up in
here in Seguin.
well, New Braunfels.
Or New
Worst
Braunfels,
New
yeah.
Braunfels, yeah.
New
Worst
Braunfels
Fest.
is-
Worst Fest, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
the,
all,
that's
I've
the
been
big
there.
one.
I've been there about twice.
You got to get tickets, right?
Awesome, dude.
You better
Paulie's been
bring
there
You
too.
better bring a fat wallet.
Yeah.
Paulie goes there a lot. 'Cause,
Carrying, walking around with pictures, bro.
yeah, our boy Paulie, who's on the computer, he goes there a lot because he likes to meet different German women.
Probably don't discriminate.
Oh man.
Paulie, stop getting sidetracked. Pecan Festival in Texas.
Is there? Wait, it's right there. Montana. No, wrong.
Try Texas. Put Pecan Festival, Texas. There we go.
Richmond.
Richmond,
Texas.
That's a city, bro.
In Texas?
You said it's a county.
Well, I don't know. I just call them counties, cities, because, you know.
It's just like a village, huh?
Awesome.
Yep.
Pecan Harvest Festival.
Historic downtown Richmond. So
Cool. So is that like every
shout
November?
out to that. Yeah.
Every November.
So that's what B was drinking, a pecan porter. Pecan.
Pecan porter. But I really, really want to know, John,
What's up?
is there a background to the history of soju? I mean, there has to be, right? A
There's-
background?
Yeah. Let's look it up. Paulie B.
Experience of drinking soju. How does that work out?
Have you had soju before?
No, I'm a first timer. This is my cherry.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually strawberry.
So me and B's first time.
There's,
John,
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
So John, you
Um,
should tell
thank
us
you-
about
thank
your
you for the
experiences with that soju.
That's crazy. Really?
Yeah.
You had
your,
some bad
your
experiences.
dad was in the military.
Yeah.
You were in the military.
My
Well,
dad
you
was in
know,
the- My dad
in
was
the
in
Navy. I
military.
don't know if they do that kind of stuff. You guys are like, lockdown or whatever. I don't know.
We're-
But yes, but pretty much what I was describing to y'all, that's what happened. That's what would happen to soldiers. For me, it honestly just kind of got me a little wild.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't fall or anything, like pass out, but I didn't feel it until I stood up, and I was like,
I
So
can't
me and my-
imagine you wild though. I can't imagine you wild. What is you
yeah,
wild?
you had to have met me in Washington.
So-
Washington State was my
Take me through this journey. Drinking soju, how wild did you get? Like what is the
it wa-
wild?
What's the wild?
You stood up and
No,
you
so
fell down
it was
and-
actually me and my homeboy. I won't say any names, but yeah, we're just
classified.
yeah, it's classified. We were honestly like just start wrestling, throwing chairs. Honestly, bro. And we're like, my
you guys are
homeboy we woke up.
wrestling. Drinking soju, you guys are wrestling.
Yeah, running like jumping off stuff, throwing chairs.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And what this the thing was, the good thing was, I don't even know if it's good, but we're in the backyard of our apartment, our other friend's apartment. But yeah, we mixed it. Like we drank beer, we were
Ooh.
taking shots of soju. Then we mixed the soda. So really, what the original soju, I don't even want to say original, but there's flavored ones and there's ones that aren't flavored.
And
So
that's
the
what
ones
you
that are
drank,
not-
the one
yeah.
that's not flavored.
And those ones are really strong.
What's that
Those
taste
are the
like?
ones. Those are you don't really taste it. So what you do is you add it to punch. You
Oh,
add it
okay.
to pineapple juice.
Kind of like Everclear.
Yes.
Everclear.
So like
I remember that.
Ooh.
the Korean version of Everclear.
So should me and Brandon be afraid that you might want to wrestle with us tonight?
No, we
after
only
drinking
took
that?
we only took one,
Oh, okay.
so we're good.
So we're not gonna have a wrestle sesh tonight.
John's
Unless
gonna
unless you want one.
Jason's gonna look at me like, grapple, bro. Or what?
How do
Well,
they do it
yeah.
in Guam? When you don't say grapple right, you say what?
What?
You know when you want to
Scrap?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, scrap.
Opa,
Scrap. Is it
what?
scrap?
Chance. You like chance? You like chansum? Or you like Zam? You like Zam?
Like Zam?
You like that?
You like Zam, bro? Bro, you like Zam? So when you do that, I know already, John, when you tell me that, I know it's the soju. It's not you. If you tell me like, what, Junior? You like Zam?
You like Zam?
Bro, that's the soju talking, John. Calm down.
No, it's honest. I think it's anything clear that I drink too much of.
Yeah.
Because vodka does that to me too.
Vodka too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost found
Anything-
one of my best friend in Washington in a club.
You wanted to Zam with you?
Dude, we got into because I was just drunk.
Did you
Drinking
call him out
nothing
or
but-
did you just start fighting him?
No, we didn't fight. We
Oh,
were
just-
about to, but
Just talking
yeah, but it
smack.
was just stupid.
Zam,
yeah.
bro. You like
Yeah, it
Zam?
was stupid.
What? You looking at me like that, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Why you looking at me like I owe you money? That's always the thing, right? Locals, that's islanders. Why you looking at me like I owe you money, bro?
Dude, my cousin used to have like the eyes, right?
Yeah.
Whenever he drank a lot, he would just sit in the corner and he would look at you. And you look at him, he goes, "What you look at me for, bro? You looked at me." You
Was
wanna
fun,
jam,
dude.
bro, or what?
My cousin, bro, talking about that. My cousin, he passed away. Shout out to my cousin Leon Guillermo. Love you, boy.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yep.
Rest in power,
He's up
man.
in paradise now. But he was so cucks, bro. Like when people would at and bother him, for our viewers and listeners, that's when someone looks at you with that look like they want to jam or they want to fight, right? In Guam. So he's driving his truck. He gets to the stoplight, right? And I'm in the passenger side. Dude looks at him like at them bother, like
Yeah.
looked at him like he wants to
Right.
fly, right? My cousin Leon looks at him, bro. And he goes like this, dog. I start cracking up, bro. Like, you're so cucked, bro. He's like, bro, that's stupid. Like, why is he looking at me like that?
For those of you who
So-
are listening on the podcast and don't have YouTube,
Yeah.
what John did was just put his
That nana nana boo
Nana, nana,
boo
boo,
type
boo,
of
and
thing. You
stick
know
out
how
his
kids
tongue.
do that? Stick
Yeah.
out your tongues and put your thumb in your ear and wave it back and forth. It was so funny, dude. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop laughing.
Is
You
that
know-
is that like all islanders though?
all islanders.
Think
In
so,
Hawaii,
bro.
in Hawaii, it's like this. It's
It's because it's so small. You're so bored. Like he was saying in the
Yeah.
other podcast, they're not.
yeah. That's all
It's
you got.
hot. It's small.
It's hot, yeah, it's small. But in Hawaii, it's like it's not. You want to Zam. It's always like this. Somebody looking at you, like what John said at Ten Baba. It's like you look at them and they look at you like, what? I owe you money. I owe you money, brother. Hey, why you looking at me like I owe you money? That's how it is. That's in the
Yeah.
In Samoa, it's like this. They just punch them. They don't even ask them. They just come over there like, say, why'd you punch me? Why you looking at me? Don't look at me. I'm going to punch you.
So y'all live by don't ask, apologize later.
Bro, this is like, when you were younger, like when I was young and then me and my, brothers, we think we're gang bangers. We come up with gang names
Gang
and
names.
stuff. Right. So, my younger brother, you know what his gang name was? His gang name was Pancho.
Poncho.
Yeah, and we're like, why is your gang name Pancho? And then my brother's like, this is my younger brother Peter. I love you, brother Peter, pulling you out on this. But I was like, Peter, why your gang name is Pancho? He's like, oh, because
I'm a Poncho.
when you look at me, I'm a Pancho face. So don't look at me, I got Pancho face.
Oh man, I hope your little brother comments it.
Oh man, he's gonna be like, oh, why'd you do me like that, Junior?
Why'd you put me on blast like that, bro?
You know what my name was?
What?
Man.
Not
my
Junior?
name- no, it wasn't
Man?
Junior.
Man
my
child.
My name was Papa. Like Papa Sabr.
Why?
Because I was the one who always took care of everybody, like Papa. Papa.
Papa.
What kind of gang name is that?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know.
not very good at, coming up with gang names.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took 3 hours, 4 hours to come up with your podcast.
Yep. That's how it was, man. But shout out to my brother, Pancho.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
Brother Peter, don't
Pancho.
Pancho anybody's face.
Mm.
You have any stories getting too wasted? Doesn't have to be soju now.
No, it doesn't.
I
Oh,
think
dude.
session 1, session 2, and session 3. For
Well,
me.
Junior, me and JC have wild nights.
Oh yeah.
No, but there's been times where I've gotten to the point to where, okay, backstory though, I have a syndrome in my kidney, or is it my liver? It's called Guillain-Barré syndrome, where it doesn't filter the sugars from liquor
Okay.
too well. So if I drink too much, I get sick.
Yeah, that's your kidney then.
Yeah. So one night we went out, and this was probably like 4 months after I had my surgery, my appendicitis,
Mm-hmm.
and the doctor says, you can't drink to get drunk. You just drink to enjoy, the time. My friends took me out 4 or 5 months after, and dude, they just got me drunk, man. Had to carry me out. They had to put me in the bathtub
Yeah.
because they didn't know. They didn't know, but now I still drink. I'm hard headed, dude. Just hard headed.
That's like a scary story.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know about fight?
No, it don't matter. Just
Oh.
whatever comes.
No,
to
whatever,
Mind.
yeah.
Whatever comes to mind, man.
B. Any
Nah,
funny stories?
I don't want to out for myself. I don't want to for myself. I got my auntie listening, bro.
Your pre-Maverick stories.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like right now
Maverick.
you got Maverick. Maverick
If
is,
Maverick ever listens to this, I'm like, so this was you, huh, Dad?
Huh? Yeah.
You don't want to let me outside, huh?
right?
All right.
How old is Maverick now?
It's 4 months.
4 months. So
Going
he's-
on 8.
You know, B already has like stories before Maverick, which is 5 months ago. He's like, you don't want to hear about that, right?
Nah,
right, B?
you don't.
So
I've
5
gotten-
months ago.
I got in pepper spray while being put in a rear naked.
Pepper spray
Dude,
from cops or just somebody who
no,
had
so-
pepper spray
from someone your size.
that had pepper spray?
Yeah,
That
it was
So
on my
somebody
birthday
my size had pepper spray.
at the club.
Really?
Yeah, had me on the rear naked, bro. One of his buddy had me rear naked, and he was
He sprayed you.
spray me, and then just pushed me down, and then he like pushed my sister down the stairs.
Wow.
Yeah,
what?
and you know why? It's because we told them to stop beating up their friend, because we had like a VIP section,
Mm,
and we were in the middle, and they were like just busting up their friend, bro.
dang.
And they're like, "What are you guys looking at us for?" I'm like, "Man, you're beating up your homeboy." And they threw a bottle at us, and night ended up with me being put in the rear naked and being pepper sprayed
Man, that is crazy.
on my
That is
birthday.
crazy.
On my birthday.
Dang.
Yeah.
I would never pepper spray you, bro.
You just
I would.
I mean,
I would rear naked choke you, but I would never pepper spray you.
That was the worst part. Like, I didn't care because I've been pepper sprayed.
yeah.
It was the rear naked, bro. Like, just
Wait. You've been pepper sprayed from who?
cops and in the military.
For what though? What'd you do to make them pepper spray you? Because if I'm like a cop and I come into a situation
Almost.
and I
we
see
literally-
you going off, I'm not gonna pepper spray you because I'm gonna be like,
Did you just say that he doesn't look intimidating?
that's what I'm trying to say.
Look, 5 months ago. 5 months ago, there was a different Brandon.
Yeah. 5 months ago.
Before Maverick, right?
2 years
so my
ago-
bad, bro. My bad.
Five
just
months,
saying
5
'cause-
months ago and back then.
I'm just saying
5
when I was
months ago back then.
back when I was young, me and my brother were at a club. Just my brother Mark. not
Are
my
we
brother
ever going to
Peter.
go to a point where you're back then when you were small?
Were you ever
Back
small?
when I was 6'3", because I'm 6'6". Back when I was 6'3".
You already said that. We
Yeah.
know that.
So me and my brother Mark were at a club. My friend Butterball. Shout out to my friend Butterball. His name's actually Jerome Kupuka, but we call him Butterball. But he got into a fight at the club, and me and my brother trying to break it up. The cops came to separate us, and the first thing the cop did was pepper spray me and my brother. So we got pepper sprayed, washing our faces off and everything. After everything was said and done, and everything was just done, and they weren't going to arrest us. They just said, they apologized to me and my brother because they said the first things that the cops are taught is to take out the biggest threat. And that was me and my brother. I'm 6'3", my brother is 6'2". They pepper spray us because we're that big, so they're going to take us out. So we got pepper sprayed, and I'm like, okay, I understand. I told the cop, hey, you know, I do the same thing too. If you see someone big like me, I'll be afraid, pepper spray them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to wonder in what kind of situation when they look at you, be 5'6",
Bro,
What kind of
don't do-
180 pounds.
Don't do me like that. Just
180
because you're
pounds
6'6".
soaking wet.
Nah,
180 pounds soaking. A cop is gonna
Dude.
come in this situation and look at you, B, and say, "We need to pepper spray this Filipino because we're about to get damage from this Filipino over here."
Because they probably saw how many Pacquiao fights. I'm like, bro.
Oh,
If Manny
he says
fights
that-
like
wait,
that-
he goes, wait, no,
if
they're like,
Manny
they stop there.
Pacquiao
Is that Pacquiao? Is that Pacquiao?
Hold on.
Is that
Pacquiao?
Pacquiao?
Pepper spray him. Is that Pacquiao? Pepper spray him because he's gonna kick
has
our.
lethal
He's
hands.
gonna kick our butt. I'm just kidding, B. I'm just kidding, bro. I love you.
Nah, it's because we've.
I love you, dear Pecan Porter.
Cheers,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
Cheers. No, it's because we basically
crazy,
caused
though.
a ruckus in the club. It was always because I was drinking clear liquor. Clear liquor was the one that just caused us to start trouble in the club.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's the
crazy.
funny thing. Like when I always got into like problems at the club, it was always my cousins who were working the doorman job at the same time. So every time we got in trouble, they'd be like, they'll be the ones there to rescue us. Like, oh yeah, we got him. That's our, that's my cousin.
No, so have you guys ever watched that movie Belly?
Yeah, the
Yes.
one with DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
DMX,
there's a part in the movie where they're walking in slow into the club, and it's just dark, right?
Yeah.
There was a club back then called Rev Room, and it was like the 3rd story down. It's literally like a basement.
Yeah.
So it was dark. They play like this was
Rave music.
no, this was in the era where like 3-6 Mafia,
Oh yeah.
the fighting music
Yeah.
was made.
Mhm.
So we were
Was
down
made.
there and they played 3-6 Mafia, and I just saw a cup fly past my face, and it was one of my buddies who had thrown a cup at somebody else because they had pushed him, and then one thing led to another, and you're in a
you got pepper spray.
and I got pepper sprayed.
That's
Crazy.
crazy, bro.
See, that's probably why, you know, us Islanders keep wilding out here in the States. We're giving that message. That's probably why they don't want to what do you call that? Take away our birthrights. To come out
Take
to
away
be
our
ci-
citizenship.
yeah, take away our citizenship, bro. You
I
guys hear
think-
about that?
They're only taking it away because of Samoans. Samoans, we're trying to get our citizenship birthright. Because
Yeah.
you know, Samoans, American Samoans are not citizens.
Yeah, well,
Did you guys know that?
So
Because so like Guam and Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, they're all citizens.
they
Yeah.
so like throughout time,
Yeah.
because they're all the same. They're all territories, but through time Congress started allowing, so they
Yeah.
allowed Guam,
They get
Puerto
the
Rico,
citizenship. Yeah. So they had birthright citizenship. Samoans didn't have that. They were always nationals. We weren't
Yeah.
citizens. They were nationals.
Is there a military base on the island?
There's a military base on the island, but they were still given only the national
Why?
status.
I wonder why that is.
A lot of Samoans fought against it because they didn't want citizenship. They wanted to still run the island the way Samoans wanted to
Well
run the
then,
island.
Yeah.
so
No, but then now they had Samoans in Utah that wanted to vote for the president.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, as a citizen of the U.S. territories, you're not allowed to vote for the president of the United States. So
well, that's the
arbitrary.
thing. That's the privileges that we got
Right.
as through time. Guam and Puerto Rico and
Yeah.
Virgin Islands, they gave us that right to do that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I'm still. Why is that though?
No,
It-
but
I mean,
we can't still vote for presidents because the islands, the United States of America never recognized the islands as, they would call the islanders, like even Samoa, aliens. And they said
Yeah.
they weren't afforded the same rights as American people because they were aliens. They didn't have the same
But
worship system.
go
and all
back
that.
to what you were saying about how the government in American Samoa, did they not? You said they didn't want to.
No, the government in Samoa did not want citizenship. And then even like,
So then,
so this is the cases in Utah. There were some Samoans who wanted to vote for the president.
yeah.
So they sued, and I mean they took the court. In Utah, they said yes, you
Because
can
there's
vote
a
for him
big
because
population
yeah,
of Samoa.
Yeah, they said you can vote for the president. They gave him the birthright citizenship for the Samoans in Utah. It was a
10th Circuit.
10th Circuit
Yeah.
said you guys can vote for the president, but then it was blocked by the government of United States. They said no, you can't, because they said after it was in 2019 that said you can vote for the president, and they were ready for vote for the president, but then they came in and blocked it. Another court came in and said no, the government's gonna say no, you can't do that, and even government from Samoa said no, we don't want citizenship for Samoans because Samoans don't want citizenship because they still want to.
So I guess my question would be: is the Samoans in Utah going to court, right?
Right. To vote for the president.
Is the fact is because America Samoa's government is saying no? Is that going to stop them from? Because, I mean,
no, it's not the American Samoa government. It's the United States government.
No, I know,
It's
but
stopping them from. But then I'm just saying that the Samoan government doesn't want them also to gain citizenship.
But that's what
as
I'm
well.
saying.
Yeah.
Is that because that's what not giving them that right to vote? Because if American Samoa said, okay, let's get citizenship, then would they be okay in Utah? Right.
I don't know. It's kind of like weird because I know Samoa doesn't want citizenship. They want to just continue going on as how they are.
Mm-hmm.
But I know these guys, his name is John Fitesemanu, wants to vote for a president. So he's looking to gain citizenship because it's hard to be a citizen of the United States of America. It's just so many hoops to jump through. He always wants to be recognized already. He said, look, we're American Samoans. We want citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to get the birthright citizenship that
But that's what I'm
afforded
saying,
to all
though.
territories.
But that's what I'm saying, though. If American Samoa doesn't want it, I think that's what's stopping it, right?
I don't think it's American Samoa. It's the U.S. government.
No, I'm not saying they're stopping it. I'm saying that
No, I
because
think they're
they
on
don't
board.
want
Yeah,
to.
they don't want it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're saying we don't want to be citizens.
I think
that's what's stopping him from doing.
No,
what
I don't
he
think
wants
it's not stopping him. I think it's the American government is stopping it.
So is there a certain year or certain time you have to be in the United States to become a citizen?
Yeah,
It's
I don't
just
know
like
that.
when you go to
it's
Europe
so hard.
or Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 2 years you have to be living in the country to.
But he's
No,
been
yeah, it's
living.
so hard,
he's been
yeah.
living there for.
No, yeah, it's still hard. Like for him he had to go through so many hoops. Because even if you're an American citizen, like if you were born in America,
Mm-hmm.
but then you move to Guam or you move to Samoa, and you become, you move to that island or you move to Guam. Say let's say John, you were born in Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can vote for the president. But now
Yeah.
you move back to Guam because you want to go back home.
Yeah.
When you move back to Guam, you can't vote for the president. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Even though you were born in Hawaii.
Oh no. Oh, born in a state.
Yeah, even though you were born in Hawaii or you're born in California, if
then
you
you
move
become a
back to
resident.
Guam because you're
And why doesn't it work vice versa?
yeah,
then?
yeah. So you go move back to Guam, you can't vote for the president anymore. But let's say you're in the military.
While you're a resident.
Right, you're a resident, yeah. So let's say you're in the military and you were born in Hawaii.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Yeah, you can't. Once you move to a territory, and you move to Samoa, you move to Puerto Rico, you move to Guam.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're born in the United States, you cannot vote for the
them.
president.
That's weird.
Once you live in the territory.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they say you can't vote for them, even though. But then you can be stationed in the military in Germany. In the military, you can still vote for the president as an absentee ballot, even though you're living in Germany.
That does make sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, it just has all these different rules. And then Samoa is like for Samoans to own land,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be 50% Samoan to own land in Samoa, right? And then
really?
that's only because of we're being nationals of the United States government. If the federal government took over Samoa, that probably would change. They probably would say that, hey, we're going to take away this law that you have to be 50% Samoan to own land.
Yeah,
so now all these lands are going to
take it.
Because in Samoa, I have land in Samoa as my family.
Mm-hmm.
My family has land in Samoa. I can move to Samoa and stay in my family's land, and it's in my family's name, and I'll be okay with it because that's my family's name.
Yeah.
But if the federal government took over, it'd be different. And then there's also a lot of Samoa is they have a lot of religious structures that would be changed because the federal government would get involved. And, there's no prayer in school. There's no the federal government would change all that in Samoa. So that's why, like, they don't want to get citizenship because they don't want the federal government coming in changing a lot of things. But it's real different going on with what's
But no, my question was, is that I'm not saying American Samoa is stopping him. I'm saying that the fact that they don't want to be citizens of, they don't want to take that citizenship.
Yeah.
Is that's what's making it hard for him to become a citizen in the States?
I couldn't honestly say. I think
I wonder if that's
wants to,
what it is.
I think he wants to vote for the president of the United States. It's an important election now.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't registered to vote, register to vote. This is going to be an important vote coming up. So if you guys haven't registered to vote, register to vote.
Yep.
I know this guy is Samoan, American Samoan, and he wants to vote. If this guy wants to vote, I mean, everybody else.
Did it say how long he was resident there? He's
in Utah?
He's stayed there for a while.
Right? Yeah, he's military, and he retired there. And
they said that
3 other.
But if he was Samoan but born in the States, he would be able to vote.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like me, I was born in Hawaii. I'm Samoan. I'm born in Hawaii. Yeah. And I can vote. I voted for the last 2 presidents. I did my part in voting and stuff. So. And I'm gonna vote this November. I'm gonna vote as well too because I know it's an important thing that we need to.
Have you ever voted for the Congress?
I've always voted for. I always vote when there's time to vote.
A voting time.
Yeah. I always go and vote. I mean, I vote. I lean more towards Democrats. I think that's where I lean more towards. But sometimes I just read on some of the candidates and be like, sounds like somebody I would vote for, and I'd vote for them. So
there's a lot of people that have switched over from Republican to Democrat.
Yeah, I think everybody's different.
Vice versa, though.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah.
There's just, I don't know if I've ever heard of this, like, intense, though, where people are switching.
Oh, yeah.
But I think a lot of people should vote for the Congress and for Senate because at the end of the day, they're the ones that
make
they're the one that's making everything.
Yep.
All the president has to do is sign it.
Yep. They're the ones that said, this is what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, the voting season is a big time. And just like you said in our first SESH, if you didn't vote, then you really can't.
Yeah. I don't want to hear.
I mean, you can complain, but still, it's like
is it valid?
Every time somebody.
But I'm gonna be like this.
If I'm arguing with somebody and they're like, "Oh," I said, "Did you vote?" And they're like, "No." Then I'm like, "Well, I have a point then."
So if Congress and the Senate are the ones that basically create the votes, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does a president create a bill to ban certain things? Like recently, TikTok was banned.
That is crazy. TikTok is banned.
TikTok and.
But
how does that happen though? Like
he's gonna recommend.
Well, I know that from what I read, I know that his main deal with that is the fact that he was saying that he wanted to ban it, but then he's also open to having it owned by American company. So I think like
it's Chinese right now, right?
Yeah. So because he doesn't want to allow China to have that access to us. So that was his whole spill. But how that process works, I don't know. For him to ban it.
It seems like a lot of apps are created by the Chinese.
I mean.
Well, I mean.
I forgot there was another. Oh.
WeChat.
It was WeChat.
Yeah, WeChat and TikTok. Yeah.
And TikTok.
So
it's a Chinese software, right?
Yeah. So he didn't want, for TikTok, he didn't want the guy to have 100% ownership to it.
Do you guys have TikTok? Do you have TikTok?
I don't have TikTok. I don't even know how to do that.
You have TikTok?
No, it just takes too much time to do
I'm
that.
telling you. I don't even know how to download.
How ironic is that? TikTok takes too much time.
Yeah, it takes too much time. I can watch TikTok, but I got to go on YouTube to watch TikTok. Like, I got to go on YouTube to watch TikTok.
Yeah, it's just like those quick clips, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's how I watch it. I mean, just like with, what was that the one before TikTok? It was, what was it called?
Snapchat?
No, not Snapchat. The one that doesn't exist. Oh, Vines.
Vines.
That
reminds me of TikTok. Vines.
Vine was an American company.
Yeah, and it didn't.
But they just went bankrupt or just shut it down.
I don't know. They just didn't know what they're doing.
probably why.
No,
That's
it was
probably
around for a while because
It was. I remember Vine. Well, I never had Vine. I just watched it on YouTube.
It made me laugh. I think people. It's just like nowadays, a lot of people look for that instant gratification or instant
Yeah.
like humility or humor.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes when I watch it, I'm just like, oh, this was funny. That
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
funny,
yeah.
you know.
TikTok, yeah. But like I said, I don't have TikTok to watch it. I have to watch it on YouTube or on Facebook when I have some friends and family who post a TikTok on Facebook.
It's
Wow.
man.
So
it's-
some of them is funny. I mean, I like some of the dances, but I don't even know how to do a TikTok.
But it's at the end of the day,
How you
know,
gonna ban it?
Yeah.
Right.
How do you ban something that like it's is it just trying is the president trying to monetize it to where okay, I know we're not making money off it because it's a free app, you know,
No, his number one priority with that was
privacy.
privacy. Yeah. He thinks. I mean, which is, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
yeah.
sometime later.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
Sometime later we'll go
TikTok.
down
Yeah.
Banned.
that. Talking about rabbit holes, right? Talking about rabbit holes.
Oh, that's for the
This-
next session.
No, this past weekend,
Yeah.
some archaeologists in Egypt
Oh,
found 27 sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi. I know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
to
That's
me,
crazy.
what is y'all's take on them? Like archaeologists, I understand it's to create history and to
I don't
like,
understand.
show
it.
that
Fine.
history, right?
Yeah.
So that people can.
Find that.
It's part of it's part of a I guess time when there wasn't that much knowledge about that time.
Where there wasn't TikTok.
Yeah, where there was a TikTok. Like right now we have TikTok. So if you look at 100 years from now, nobody's gonna dig up our graves because they're gonna be like, oh no, we have TikTok.
There's
We have TikTok. We know what those
No,
guys
they're
are
not.
going through.
They're not gonna
Like-
dig up graves. They're gonna
Yeah.
dig through files
Yeah, they're gonna dig through
Files
files.
on computers.
But like these archaeologists, they have to dig up like Egyptian
What did you say?
archaeologists.
Oh, I
archaeology.
thought you were trying to say it in
Archaeologists.
Samoan or
Yeah.
something.
But they're trying to dig up these things like to learn about things that we don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
So we don't know nothing about it. There's no TikTok. There's no information that was
Yeah.
before it that they have to dig it up and then look at the coffins and then say like, oh well, they buried him this way,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that must mean this. But
But I mean,
I don't know, I
they
don't
got it
understand.
from they understand how they created how tombs are created. They understand how
not from back then though. It's not
I mean-
common knowledge.
King Tut's coffins and his entire majesty that he was part of.
It's
But
crazy.
27? That's like a mass
Yeah.
grave.
That is
But
crazy.
remember,
You
those-
remember?
but they're only being mummified and put in the sarcophagus is only for like a higher,
Individual.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
One-
a priest or
Yeah. Someone with some kind of.
One of my
Rank.
favorite movies back in the 80s was Poltergeist. And Poltergeist, yeah, Poltergeist. The premise of
That is
Poltergeist.
such a, that is that. No, that's your
The
scary
premise
one?
of Poltergeist. No, it was one of my favorite movies because the
Yeah.
premise of Poltergeist is all these houses were built over a graveyard.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They were built over a graveyard, and then they got haunted by all these people.
nah.
Yeah.
See,
You know?
I
I'm
believe
like
in
thinking
that.
like, yeah.
I believe
So I'm
in that
thinking like,
because
yeah,
it-
these 27 coffins that they unearthed. If there was like a thing that'd be a great story right there. Like, oh, a housing development was built over 27 sarcophagi, and now they're being haunted by
Yeah.
these Egyptians.
27
crazy.
houses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Built on 27.
Oh man.
It-
Walk like an Egyptian.
Dun, 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 dun. But like Egyptian, I think it's not a folklore, right? Folklore Egyptian because it's true history.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true history. Yeah.
I mean, even like in scary movies, right? Like whenever someone's haunted by an Egyptian, it's always the most intense haunting.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I think that's
But
why.
they're always wrapped up in tissue paper.
Yeah.
And
But that's
then-
why when I die,
And
I
then
already.
when it comes off, they're like shiny and
Yeah. That's why
shimmering
I told my
and
wife.
splendid.
I told my wife, I said, when I die, I want to be cremated. I don't want to be buried in a coffin where people can dig up and study.
You want to
I'm
be
like,
cremated?
yeah,
and-
I wanna
you
be
want to be
cremated.
cremated and put in a 40?
No, I said, put in a necklace, and I want you to wear it with you for the rest of your life. That's what I told my wife.
Then my mom said
What
she
you mean?
wants.
Dude,
to-
she's gonna have neck issues.
I'm
Trying to hold your stuff up.
she's gonna be like, oh, I miss this guy.
My mom had told me one time. She said, when I do pass away, I want you to embalm me and put me in like a 6-inch table. I was like, for
and then
what?
They're gonna study her.
And she was
they're
like,
gonna
just put
study
me
her
in,
in the
put me in your
future.
living room as a coffee table. I was like,
Why?
what?
Coffee table.
No.
She's just being weird,
That is
bro.
crazy. Yeah.
She was just being weird, like, or you can put me as like a taxidermy, and put me on the side of your door whenever you walk
Oh,
in. It's
man.
like I'm there. I'm like, what?
It's like
Oh
Psycho.
man.
Like the movie Psycho.
Did you just call his mom psycho?
No,
Yeah.
that's like I'm
Oh,
talking about
Auntie.
that's like the movie Psycho.
It's the big Simone guy.
Auntie, I'm just kidding. No, I'm talking about the movie Psycho. I'm not saying you're Psycho.
Have y'all ever like experienced anything like that?
No.
Like, no, not a psycho, but hauntings or.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen anything, and this goes back to my grandmother. She was a Sariana. For those of our listeners and viewers that don't know what that is, that's a witch doctor back home on Guam. What do y'all call it in Samoa? Do you have those in Samoa?
We call it the witch doctor. And
Is that what y'all call them? You guys
No.
have a...
I'm actually not sure.
do you
there's no
even
witch
have
doctor.
do those?
No,
those
it's
don't
very
exist?
what do you call it? In Samoa, like they believe in a lot of spirits and all that,
Mhm.
but they're still very religious.
Yeah.
Like
So they-
Samoans is very religious, but they still believe in this, like spirit possessions and all that.
Mhm.
So they don't have nothing for it, but they still believe in,
Yeah, yeah.
like
they
it's
don't have
very-
someone
yeah.
to cure it, like a dot, like a.
nothing to cure it. They
Like
just
a-
say like, hey, just pray
Yeah.
in church. But they also say like you can't do certain things because of this, because they have certain beliefs and all that.
Yeah.
So there's certain things you can't do or can do in the islands
Yeah.
because of that. But it's still very, like it's still very religious. Like we still believe in God and all that.
Yeah.
But then there'll still be times like, don't whistle at night because the aiku, which is the spirit, the aiku will slap you in your face and make your mouth crooked. So don't whistle at night. So,
Damn, that's a heavy slap.
yeah, that's
Right.
yeah. So there's a lot of things in Samoa like, don't sleep with your window open because
Yeah.
the aiku is gonna choke you. So
Oh wow.
they have
Yeah.
that, but then still it's always go to church and pray to
Yeah.
God and that nothing of that happens. But don't do any of those things because they still have that belief. As well,
That belief,
too.
yeah.
Has your grandma told you any stories?
She never really told me any stories. What she did was what I want to believe and what my dad's told me is that so as a Sariana, like you also have like friends, Tautomana friends, and for our viewers and listeners out there, Tautomana is our ancestors of the islands, and it's their spirits that come and visit us, good or bad.
Friend or foe?
Yeah, pretty much. But so like she had a few friends, right?
Yeah.
And growing up, I still remember when because I would sleep with my grandma when I was little. I was really close to her, and I would wake up, and she'd be talking to them like, "Oh, I can't come out right now because my grandson's sleeping." Like she would say that, and I'm like, "Who's she talking to?" It's like 3 a.m. Obviously, I'm like 5 years old, but yeah, I would remember those things. But
I got
nothing's never
chicken
happened to
skin
me.
right now. I got chicken skin right now.
But one thing that
Woo!
did trip me out, right, was my nephew. We went to a rosary, and my nephew wanted to use the restroom, right? And back home on the islands, we know we just go to the back of the house and zip it down and
That's how
whip
you
it
do
out and pee anywhere we wanted to,
Yeah.
on the corner. So it's like late at night, right? We go behind the house and he's standing there and he's holding me and he's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go over there, man. And I was like, why? He's like, cause that guy keeps looking at me. And bro, and I look up and obviously there's
gosh.
nobody there, bro. I'm like, Eugene, there's shout out to my my nephew Eugene. But if he's listening to this, I hope you remember that story, cause that tripped me out. And I was like,
man.
because at first we were like gonna go inside the house, and I was like, no, let's go in the back of
Yeah,
the house,
go in the back.
island style, and go back there. And that's what he does. He's like, no, I don't want to go there. I was like, why? Because that man keeps staring at me, and I look, and it's just like you see a street light, and it's just like silhouette of stuff, but just nobody there,
Heart attack.
just out in the darkness, dude. And I was like,
Heart attack.
yeah, let's go wait in line.
Let's go wait in line. No,
Oh
see,
my
like,
gosh.
I don't know if my grandma was Ariana or she just was able to see things, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
She usually, when she was here in the States, she would tell me stories, you know,
Yeah.
of what she's seen. She said that, I think if I remember right, she said her coworker had told her that her grandson wasn't acting right or something.
Yeah.
You know, he kept getting sick. So she was like, okay, I'll go to the house, you know, I'll come in there in the morning.
Yeah.
So she gets there and she says as soon as she opens the door, she feels like a heavy feeling in the house. So she's looking around and said that the boy, he was like right beside her. And whenever he got to
Oh man.
whenever she got to the room where he would sleep, he stopped. So she went to the room and she was like looking around and she said, I felt this presence inside the closet.
Really?
Yeah. So she opened the closet. She was like, you need to leave him alone.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
cow.
Leave this little boy alone. And she was like, she told me, I think it was like a little girl that was, she had felt that it was an evil little girl, like an evil spirit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when my grandma came to me, she was like, have you ever seen anything? I was like, yeah. So apparently, like, if you look at, I don't know if it's true, but again, there's superstition or, you know, belief. But if you look at someone's eyes and they have like a dark spot in the corner,
Mhm.
they'll be able to see things or feel things.
I heard
But-
that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 stories from Washington, bro. 2 stories from Washington. I got one from Guam, but we had gotten there, and when we moved from Guam, we had stayed in base housing.
Mhm.
And you know, military, if you're in the military, you have duty, you stay at the base 24 hours, you can't go home, nothing like that, because you're on watch.
Yeah.
So we stayed in base housing and visualization for anyone that's watching. So my mom's room's at the very end of the hallway, and my room's at like right across from hers, and then it's my sister's, and then right next to my mom's is the bathroom. So it's like a hallway.
Yeah.
And I wake up one night, my dad's on duty, and I'm at the top bunk, and I open my eyes, and I look at the door, and there's a tall shadow at the door. I
my
remember
gosh.
this like just at the
Like yesterday.
clear as day. Tall, bro. Tall. I was like, that can't be my mom.
Tall like me.
So- yeah. Tall like you. Tall like Totomona.
Like Tatomona style. Yeah.
So it turned and it goes in like towards my sister's room and disappears. Like gone. So I asked my sister, I was like,
Dude,
"Do
I
you
just
see-"
got, bro. I just
would've
got
been-
chills, though.
I would have been outside already.
Bro, I just
So-
want to know what flight
been
that
gone.
Tatomona caught, bro.
I know, but
Like,
is it
Well, how much you pay for his
is
ticket
it
to
true
come out
that
here?
they if they're your friend they can follow you?
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard.
That's
as
what
well.
I've heard. But
Right? So
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't like.
speaking of friends, like apparently, according to my dad, like my grandmother asked if he wanted her to give me like some friends, right? My dad said no, like he didn't. I guess you gotta like be able
Yeah.
to, like he didn't want me to go through. I guess my grandma like stressed out a lot, like trying to, cause you gotta kind of like spend time with them, you know. You
Yeah.
gotta make them happy, you know.
Yeah.
And so like, and I think that's stressed my grandma a lot, at least according to my dad. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Kind of like you
it's
do
crazy.
what they ask you to do, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy
Mm-hmm.
because I asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, Dad, did you come home last night?" He was like, "No, I was at the base."
Woo.
Holy
So-
cow!
My Nina would live. She like, oh, dude, this one hits me all the time. So, my Nina and my god sister. I think my god sister was able to see too.
Where's your Nina at?
She's passed.
Oh.
Yeah. But my god sister told me, she said, I just want to tell you that this house might be haunted. I was like, why are you telling me this? She's like, I'm just letting you know because you're staying the night. Right?
And whose house is this?
Okay,
My Nina's house.
I'm
Nina's
gonna
house.
leave now.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
gonna
in
leave
I
now.
think it was in Olympia, right? It was a 2-story
Olympia,
house.
yeah, down south. Yeah.
It was on a hill and it was like a wooden house, bro. So, you know, kids, they play like hide and seek.
Yeah. How old are you then?
7. Yeah. So
Oh,
in
yeah.
Washington State, they have basements,
Yeah.
and in their basement they had a bomb shelter.
Mm.
You know, so we were playing hide and go seek, right? And turn the lights off. Come down the stairs. To your left is where, like, I guess their bar was,
Yeah.
and then to the back of the room was like the bomb shelter. So I'm playing hide and go seek with her, bro, and I'm hiding behind the bar, and I feel something like pinch my calf,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
and I kick, right? I kick, and I was like,
Whew.
Marquita, leave me alone. She was like, what? So I was like, stop pinching me, and she was like, I'm in the bomb shelter.
I would have been out.
And till this day, I don't like grandfather clocks,
Yeah.
because I stood up to see where she was, and the whole Manzuas, like, true story, the room changed. Like, I
Oh
was in
my
a different room.
goodness.
Like, there was, like, you know, the green felt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like golf.
Yeah.
Bro, I just got like double chills, dog.
It was there, and then there was a grandfather clock just ticking, and it just disappeared. Right. That same night, John Junior. That same night, I go to the restroom, and I come out of the restroom, and I look to the right, because there's the hallway for the rooms,
Mm.
and there's an old man and a woman walking down the hallway,
Yeah.
and they disappear into the basement, bro.
Man.
They disappear in the basement, and I wake up the next morning.
Dude, how do you go to sleep, bro?
No, listen, crazy, because no one believed me, but my auntie Jack stayed there that same night too, and she wake up, and I can hear them talking.
Oh man.
I can hear my mom, my auntie, and my Nina talking, and she was like, hey, she was like, I don't want to scare the kids, but last night I woke up, and it was a fucking old, excuse my language, old man, like, pulling at my feet.
Your auntie?
Yeah. So I asked Marquita, I was like, hey, when you see someone at this house, who is it? She was like, it's an old man. Like, I don't know him. He's just an old man. Come to find out, the entire neighborhood was built on a cemetery.
Oh, that's how it is. That's right there.
Dude, I'm
Tell you.
shaking just
Poltergeist.
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 dude, I'm shaking just like telling that
That's
story.
crazy.
Man. Like,
I'm gonna tell you my story real quick.
Dang.
So in Hawaii, right, where I
Yeah.
live in Eva Beach. Shout out.
Told you
to
not
Eva
to mess
Beach.
on those rocks,
I'm
dude.
telling you, Eva Beach. Shout out to Eva Beach, but they have the high school, James Campbell High School,
Yeah.
Lima Intermediate, and Kaimiloa Elementary. They're
Mhm.
all like built in the same area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You got the elementary school, you got the middle school, and then you got the intermediate school, and then you got the high school.
Yeah.
All in the same area. And then there's always these like legends that it was built over a Hawaiian grave, right?
Yeah.
These spooky stories, right? So it's always like, everybody talks about it. It's just one of those like little legends, right? Like urban legends.
Yeah.
Urban legends, like, oh, the schools were built over Hawaiian graves. So there's always these scary stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and my brother Mark, and then my cousins Luke and Matthew, my brother Peter, right? We're
Yeah.
playing basketball at the park. And then where the park's at, you got to walk through the school. You got to walk through the high school. You got to walk through the elementary school to get back to our house, which is on Kaimiloa Street.
Yeah.
So one night we going through the, late at night, it's like probably about 9 o'clock at night. We're done playing basketball. The lights went out because, they had one of those lights where the lights came on 9 o'clock. It turned off. So nobody can play at the park anymore. So we're walking home and we're in the high school right now. And then we were like I was probably in 8th grade at the time.
Yeah.
My brother was 7th grade. My brother Peter was younger. And my other cousins were the same age as me and my brother. We're walking, and then we come to the part of the high school where we find some beer bottles,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I think it was in the basketball court.
Yeah.
And we go through the basketball, and we find the beer bottles. We weren't drinking, of course. We just found the beer bottles. We pick it up, and then we just start, messing around. We start throwing the beer bottles across the basketball court, right? So I throw mine first, and then you can hear a smash, like the bottle smash. Psh.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, and then we all started laughing. Then my cousin throws it, same thing, psh, smash, right? My brother throws it, same thing, And I don't know who threw the last bottle, but somebody threw the last bottle. I think it was my cousin Matthew. threw the last bottle and it smashed, and we're all like laughing, right? And just laughing like that, just like, oh man, because we're seeing like throwing the bottle, hearing the crash and all that, and we're all just laughing, just looking at each other, and then we didn't have no more bottles to throw, but there was one more last smash at the end. It was just, and then we looked at each other because we were looking at each other because we always just standing there like nobody threw the bottle, just that last smash. Just heard that, and then we just took off running all the way home. It was probably about a mile to get to our house, and we all ran there. Because, that's like there's nobody there, and you hear that last bottle smash when nobody threw the bottle.
Was it dark at the end?
Yeah, it was dark at the end, of course. This is like late at night, 9 o'clock at night in the school, and then we're already thinking like it's built over a thing, but it was just crazy, and that's the scary story that sticks with me because you don't mess over old grave poltergeist.
Yeah.
You don't mess with that.
Yeah.
So
No, I think for me, like, not a lot of things happened to me. I didn't see a lot of things because my grandmother protected me, I guess.
Yeah.
And she, I think she had that over me on Guam. But my brother, dude, like, he didn't see anything, but things would happen to him. Like, he was a sleepwalker.
Ooh.
And bro, he had some bad. A shout out to my little brother Jason Cruz. I'm about to tell this story, bro, because it was crazy. So we're chilling, right? And my brother always sleepwalks. But one day my mom and dad were gone. Like, everybody was gone. It was just me and him at the house, and it was late at night. And my brother gets up in the middle of the night, like looking out the window, and then he walks over to the door, and he looks out the screen door, and I'm like, Jay. Trying to wake him up, right? Jay. And he's just standing at the screen door. And then he almost opened it, and I pulled him back like, no, get inside. And he's still asleep, right? All of a sudden, this dude sprints like through the living room.
Oh, no way.
Dude, honestly, sprints through the living room, sprints down the hallway, right? And I'm like, what the fuck?
You didn't sprint with him?
No, dude, I was like tripping out. Like, what the hell's going on with my brother? So he sprints, and when I'm taking the corner to look through the hallway, I see him, and he goes into my sister's room, right? My sister's room on the right, and then my mom and dad on the left, like at the end of the hallway, right? Yeah. So he sprints into my sister's room, and I'm walking down to go check him. He sprints right out, and he goes across the into my mom and dad's room, and I go into the room, and then he's sitting down, like in the corner of the bed, and he's sweating, bro, and he's just shaking.
What,
bro? I was like tripping out. And I had to like fucking like wake him up, dry him off, like make him shower.
All in his sleep?
Dude.
So like with him being a sleepwalker, right?
I don't know if it was sleep. To me, no, he doesn't remember those things. Like, he doesn't remember at all. Like,
oh yeah, they don't remember.
Bro, nothing. Even the simplest things he don't remember.
EJ, my son EJ is a sleepwalker. He was just sleepwalking last night.
Yeah.
He was crying out in the living room, and I was like, "Oh, son, are you okay?" And he'll have these moments where he'll be crying out like, "Hey, where are you gonna go?" And he comes into our bedroom. "Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?" And then he's like, "Okay, hi, Dad." I'm like,
"Yeah,
do you see me now? This is me." He's like, "Hi, Dad. I'm okay, Dad. I'm okay." I'm like,
"No, see, my brother never snapped out like that. We had to
man,
he'd just go to bed, wake up, and he'd be like, I had to tell him what happened. He's like, what the hell? Like, there's a time we had to go out. So like, where we lived in Dedido, our family was all around each other, but there's a big field in the middle of us, right? And we had to search for my brother everywhere because he was either like, to me, those times, I think it's the Tautamon is like messing with him, right?
That's
like
crazy.
Calling him in or like because he was little.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had to go search for him. You know, he'll be in the jungle, find him in the jungle, bring him back in.
Wow.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
My brother won't remember none of that stuff.
The first time I ever encountered,
but to me, I think the one where he ran, like he was sprinting and stuff, I think he was probably like possibly possessed.
I would have.
Because there ain't no way, bro.
I can't believe you didn't run
not
with
that
him.
fast.
Fucking like I was like, what the fuck?
I can't believe you didn't run with him.
Bro.
I would have ran with him. I'm like,
I was like
boom, yo, you're running. I'm running.
Standing there, like he was standing in front of the screen door, looking out the door.
Oh my gosh!
Like just standing, and then I grab him. I'm like, bro, wake up! And then he just fucking.
That's crazy. I'm like, you're running. I'm running.
Okay, Tasmanian devil, I'm coming for you.
Dude,
but
that's
Yeah, it was
That's
crazy.
The
Yeah.
first time I ever experienced like a sleepwalker
Yeah.
was when I was in the Navy, and my roommate's girlfriend, like we had drank that night, so I
Yeah.
fell asleep in the living room, and I barely knew her. Like she would just come and stay the night or whatever.
You sure she was sleepwalking?
No, bro.
Is that what you
know,
told
like
your
in the
friend?
in the scary movies, like
Bro, she was sleepwalking.
Bro,
I don't know what she's doing.
You need to get a hold of that.
like in this, like remember,
Sorry, Ash. We love you.
What's the most recent, like, well, they recorded. It was always recording in the house.
Huh?
What scary movie was it?
That's the one that was just out, right?
The one that's what?
What was it called?
They
had the
house
camera
was-
in the house.
Oh, paranormal.
Yeah,
activity?
Paranormal Activity,
You
yeah.
know, like how
Yeah.
the wife would stand up and she's just rocking. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
dude. I woke up and I turned over and she's staring at me, just rocking, and I was like,
Oh.
I turned over because like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm 19 years
Oh,
old. I've experienced crazy things.
Well,
yo.
you're living with her.
She
She's sleeping at your
Oh
friend's
my
house.
god.
yeah, like
Oh.
she's my roommate's girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
I
Yeah.
would have
So,
been
like,
out. I
I've
would have
ex-
been gone.
I've experienced those things. Maybe if I don't see,
If I pretend she doesn't see
if
me.
I
if I
close
pretend-
my eyes,
if I pretend
I
I didn't
close
roll
my
over,
eyes and it's not happening.
Oh my
If I
god.
pretend-
That's funny. Dude.
dude, I think the scariest thing what I don't want to see when I go back home or experience is the duendes, bro.
Yeah.
I've heard some things about them.
Yeah. I
Like
never.
the
I
things-
never experienced it.
Yeah.
So there was my uncle Jay was he's a firefighter back home, and he said that one time they got a call and they
Mhm.
said that the little boy was always talking to his dog, like just staring in the corners talking to him. So he said they got a call from the family saying that their son had just disappeared, and they went up to the mountains
Yeah.
and just high grass up there, right? So they were looking for the little boy, and he would get a call like, "Hey, we found
Mhm.
tracks." So they run to the tracks, and it led in a circle.
Oh my
But-
gosh.
There was never feet tracks leading to another circle,
Yeah.
like as if they jumped
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and made a circle and then jumped another
Jumping
and made a circle. They didn't find the little boy for a couple of days, but when they found him, he was in the jungle, like in the middle of the river on a rock.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, dog wasn't there, but yeah. So they think it was either Tatamono or the Duendes, bro.
It's got to be the one. They always mess with the kids.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
You know what I always wonder, like, you know how they have, like me, I'm a big fan of zombie movies. I love zombie movies. If there's like a zombie apocalypse, I always wonder what I'm going to do in that situation. To me, like, the biggest place that would be impacted by a zombie apocalypse is the islands.
What?
No, because it's so small, right? You have nowhere to go. You're on the island. You
Yeah.
can't run away from that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
Unless you got a boat.
you're gonna be overrun quick. You're
With a
gonna
lot
be
of-
overrun
with a-
quick.
With a lot of gas.
That's why I was like, man, they should make a movie of the zombie apocalypse on an island, because that's like, yeah,
It'd
they
be
always
like-
do it in the mainland.
Yeah, but it'd be like a 5-minute movie.
Quick.
No, it wouldn't be that, because islanders, we're very resourceful. We'll find
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
We'll find a way
Live
to
in the
survive.
cave, right? Live in the cave.
We'll find a way to survive. Islanders, we'll find a way
No,
to
that's
survive.
true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
we're very resourceful. We're like, we watch zombie movies too.
What did-
It's
what
like,
did,
oh,
uh,
these fucker not gonna get me.
Yo, you fucking-
These fucker not gonna get me. Oh, you're not eating meat today, brother.
Oh man, zombies are gonna be like, "There's no white people around
I
here."
know, yeah.
Where's the white people at?
All the howlies and the palangis gonna be eaten first. But like, oh, they only got Chamorros and Samoans left because they know already. Once someone get eaten, and they're gonna shoot them. Sorry, bro. Love you. Ping.
Yeah, that's
What
funny.
are some like superstitions in Samoa?
It was funny. I was talking to my mother about this because my mom. Of course, I gotta get with my mom about anything Samoa.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Son."
To get the facts.
Yeah, she goes, "Son, don't talk about this if you don't know what you're talking about." She's She son, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, son, if you don't know what you're talking about. I said, Mom, just tell me some things that I can tell. But I just remember as a kid, when I was a kid, like, you know, like the one, like, don't sleep with your window open, don't whistle at night.
Yeah.
I know there was one, don't go outside with your kids.
Yeah, that's big in
at night,
on Guam too.
Don't go at night.
Go out with the babies.
Kids, with the
kids,
babies, yeah.
Especially if you're pregnant, right?
Yeah. Or even with their like infants.
And then
like
mirrors. Mirrors, like, don't have the mirrors. Like, you have to cover all the mirrors. Don't have them, like, mirrors uncovered. I don't know. There was a movie that came out. It was like a movie, man, I forgot what it was called, but it was about this guy who learned how to do island tattoos, like the island style in Samoa. And he was, you know, of course, he's a Haole guy who learned how to do it. And then he unleashed the spirit from Samoa. It was like the first Samoan scary movie. I think it was called Tatao or something. But it was
it's tattoo, right?
Yeah, tattoo. So, and it was a good movie. But then a lot of that in that movie.
That's a clothing brand though, too, right?
Yeah. In that movie, it was like, it was talking about a lot of the spirits in mirrors. Like, that's a big thing in Samoa, is that if you have your mirror, if you wake up and you see yourself in a reflection, there'll be a dark cloud behind you in the mirror, the reflection, then that's the spirit, like, you know, in that mirror. So that's why they always cover the mirrors, because that's, you can see spirits in the mirror. So I know that's one in Samoa. And I hope my mom forgives me if I got it wrong, because she can call me tomorrow like, Chunya, I didn't tell you that shit.
You know, whenever we rearrange the house, especially our bedroom, my grandma always told me this. She said,
feet towards the bed, or the feet towards the door.
Yeah.
Feet towards the door.
Yeah, it's like your deathbed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
morbid.
Dude, even to this day, Ashley's like, can we move? No, nope, it's facing the door. My feet are facing the door, and that scares me. You know? It's
I mean, it's just in you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thick. It's stuck.
I know one thing. Like, my son, this is his superstition. It's my son's superstition, but I don't know where he got it from. But everywhere we are in the house, he has to close every door in the house. So if we're in let's say we're in our bedroom.
You don't know why he just does it?
I don't know why he does it. I don't know where he got it from, but we'll be in our bedroom. I say, son, come watch a movie with us in our bedroom. So he'll come in the bedroom. He'll close the door to the bedroom. Then he'll close the bathroom door, and everything has to be closed.
You know why? You know what?
No.
So I'm the same way. Even in my room, the closets have to be closed.
No, I'm the same way. I always have to close the closet, except because I was like, I don't.
But he's talking about like if he came out to the living room.
Yeah.
The bathroom door has to be closed.
In the living room, he'll close every
Have
door.
Have you ever told him to close the doors?
No, he'll do it on his own. He'll close every
Did
door.
You ever ask
every
him why?
Closed. I've never asked him why. I just let him do it. I just be like,
dark.
Okay. He doesn't like the dark. He's like, yeah, I don't like the dark.
Because it's like your door's open, and if you're watching a movie, right, and
you'll see that dark, right?
And especially if you're watching a scary movie.
Yeah.
And
no, but we're not watching scary movies.
No, and you look at that door, you're like,
we're like watching Mulan.
I swear I just saw eyes.
Mulan.
We were watching Mulan, which is actually a great movie, B.
I didn't watch it yet, so be quiet, guys.
Yeah. I won't say anything about
that's funny.
I won't say anything about it. Yeah, I think our culture has great, background to it.
Mm-hmm.
Has great stories
definitely.
behind it.
Definitely.
We scare the hell out
of
each
so
other.
To our listeners and viewers out there, comment down below on your little experiences. Let us know what you experienced back home on the islands.
What's
or just anywhere. Really.
Scary stories.
Not just the islands. I know there's we got a lot of viewers out there, listeners. So just give us your experience. You want to hear about it? Maybe laugh.
Dude, I want to see like how we can have our viewers and listeners send us
send us a
video
on Instagram.
Yeah. So for Halloween,
awesome.
right? Like
hey, it's coming up.
Yeah, that'd be a great little thing.
So whoever sends us the best experience, the best story, you get some. You'll get free merch. You get some free merch.
Get some merch coming out soon.
Boom.
Chålofa.
Merch.
It's already it's in the works, family. It's in the works.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
So comment below.
Comment below, yes sir.
We'll vote on it. I just want to give a shout out. Let's give a toast right here, because we were talking about the islands. I want to give a shout out for any Samoa listeners, but this is a shout out to my uncle.
Yes,
My
sir.
uncle, the Senate President in Samoa, the Senate President, my uncle Ngaokioke, and his running mate Faivai. They are running for governor of Samoa. So if there's any Samoan listeners, please vote for Ngaokioke and Faivai.
Okay.
Chee-hoo. Chålofa.
Chalofa.
Oh, yeah.
Go out and vote in November. Vote for governor in Samoa.
Oh, yeah. The beer's
Oh.
good.
That's a good beer, right?
Yeah. But, yeah, it's time for our backyard sports talk and entertainment, boys.
Let's get it.
So,
Let's get it.
what were the numbers, B?
Junior.
Man. So we're talking about week 1, right?
Yeah, we're talking about week
Week
one.
one.
Week 1.
Who
So,
was the winner? Who was the winner for week
so
one?
I-
No, not week 1,
noticed-
week 2. Week 2.
Oh,
That was week 2.
week
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
We missed week 1.
Yeah. So I
We're
noticed you were
weak.
talking a bunch of trash downstairs.
I was.
Did you know that you won?
I did?
Yeah, you got 11 wins.
Woo! That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
man.
11 wins, 2 losses.
Man, I thought I had more losses, but man, I feel really good about it.
Me and John.
I think you counted the Buffalo Bills, right? You counted that one for me, right? Because I know I was kind of like, oh, if Buffalo Bills, did I get that one?
Thursday's game?
No, I already picked. I know they won Thursday's game, but I'm talking about Miami Dolphins
Oh.
and Buffalo Bills.
No, Miami and Jaguars played Thursday.
No, I know, but on Sunday I picked.
Oh, yeah.
I said Buffalo Bills, in my head, but my heart was Miami. So you went with my head, right?
Yeah. You got 11 wins,
Crazy.
2 losses. Me
Woo!
and John are tied 9-4.
All right, that's one.
9 to
That's one in the
man.
box for.
Wait
that's
a
one in the
minute.
box.
Wait a minute. Let's get this straight. The guy who doesn't watch sports that much.
You won 1 week.
One
you
week?
gotta win the whole season, bro.
No, but
You just won 1 week.
I won 1 week at 11-2 compared to you guys who tied at 9-4.
That's because some of the teams that
I'm gonna-
we
man.
thought would win, that's supposed to win, didn't win.
Yeah. we're counting.
Yeah,
That is awesome. I'm so
So-
proud of myself.
that's good.
And
Have that same energy at the end of the season. Okay.
All right. I feel bad for
that's
you.
for the NFL.
That's for the NFL, yeah, because NBA, I think I'm already.
No, NBA,
Yeah.
me and John lost that week.
No, well, I mean, we're really just talking about
Yeah,
the
for
series.
the week, yeah.
just
but
for the series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoever series can take it serious.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, just the series.
Just the
Just
series.
series.
But for the week, I
Which
got that
we're
one
up
too.
3-1 already.
I won the week, though. I know, right?
Yeah, we're up 3-1.
Hey, who won tonight, Paulie? Can you look up who won tonight for Boston and Miami?
Boston, Miami.
Yeah, they played tonight, so let's see who won for that because I'm still going
Is
for
it-
Boston.
No, it should be off by now.
Yeah, they should be done. It's a late SESH tonight, guys.
It was a late sesh.
Let's see. Right there.
Ooh.
Ooh, Boston won
Celtics.
3-2.
So it's 3-2 right now.
Oh man,
Oh, we got ourselves a series.
Yeah,
we
got a
do.
series. So tomorrow is
the Lakers.
Lakers, right?
Lakers are up 3-1.
3-1, so it might be a 3-2 again. So maybe Denver's gonna
Here
win.
we go. Nah,
let's,
LeBron James and
let's
AD's
do
gonna
our
put them
picks.
away.
Let's do our picks then.
All right, let's go to week number 3.
NBA.
Boo. Paulie
So
B.
NBA, I'm gonna go with Denver Nuggets, of course, and then Boston Celtics to
Alright.
tie it up.
So we have the Lakers and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Lakers.
Of
Come on,
course,
come on,
Lakers, bro. We're gonna close it out.
Come on.
Nuggets.
LeBron needs to rest. He knows he needs to rest, so he's gonna
Yeah.
pull it all on the floor.
And then we have Celtics and the Heat.
Yeah.
Celtics.
I'll go for the Heat. I want to see Jimmy play against LeBron.
I'll go with Celtics. I think either one is gonna be a great game for LA. If
Yeah,
LA
I mean,
takes it
either way, they're gonna
because
have a story.
they're
Yeah.
both young teams, and
They're gonna have a story for LeBron
yeah,
or
Yeah.
the Lakers. Doesn't matter.
or for Denver.
I don't see if I think it's gonna be like a in the paint physical with Celtics and the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
not as like fisticuff physical
Yeah.
like they had back then, you know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be.
Well, it
If
can
it's
still
the
be
Heat-
physical
if
with the Heat because
It's not even physical for all their other games. Come on, Lakers are not physical. They shoot from the outside and
Are you
they,
sure they're
they
not
hit
physical?
the dunks and all. They're not physical. Come on.
Jokic can't even do anything because he's getting
Jokic-
banged up in the middle.
I'm saying the Lakers aren't physical.
Jokic had a crazy game.
Yeah, an ugly game.
Crazy game.
So NBA is done.
All right, Paulie, go ahead and pull up NFL. It's time for our
NFL.
picking them sesh. Let's
Picking
picking
'em.
them. We're
NFL.
picking them.
Picking
We're
'em.
picking them right
We're
now.
picking them.
I was listening to the podcast and I was writing down the wins and losses and I was like, I did not know that there are that many games
Yeah,
in the
bro.
NFL season.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna
You know?
let's have a moment of silence for the 49ers
All right,
season.
so wait a second. Who picked? Who? We already picked this one, right? we
Oh,
picked
the
that last
Dolphins
week.
and Jaguars.
Yeah.
yeah, I picked Dolphins. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll count that towards this week.
yeah. So I think I picked Dolphins. I don't know what you guys picked.
I went for Dolphins.
You went Dolphins.
Yeah.
I think I chose the Dolphins,
That was a big win right there.
49ers, and the Giants.
49ers, and
49ers,
the
baby.
Giants.
All day
I'm-
faithful. Gotta stay faithful all day.
That's
every day
awesome.
for the
You
rest of
stay
my
with
life.
them.
You're going to go to Giants?
I gotta go with Giants.
Oh, my God.
I gotta go with the Giants because
oh, my goodness.
they almost beat us
Hey.
last week, and
Only because of the roster. Jason.
Yeah,
Only
'cause
because of
Niners-
your roster.
Who?
you don't have Garoppolo, you don't have Bosa, you don't have Mostert.
Okay, who does the Giants have?
They almost beat us.
No.
They almost beat
Answer
us.
the question. Who does the Giants have?
They look good. They almost beat us.
look
They got it
good.
right there. at
Who's
the end.
us, dude?
I'm gonna just say it. The
Who's-
Bears. The
who's
Bears.
Oh,
Da
The
Bears.
Bears.
oh my God.
The Bears.
Exactly. Who does the Bears have?
I'm picking Giants. I hope
No,
you
that's
guys
good. That's
win.
good. That's
So
good.
my
It'll
wife
be
is not
it'll
grouchy.
be equal matchup.
That's good.
But
All
yeah.
right, so let's see. I'm going to go with the Browns.
I got Browns.
I got Browns. Sorry, Washington.
Washington. They had a good win on the first.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go for Joe. I got Zoe.
The
Zoe.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Bangs.
Bangs.
I got Cincinnati as well too.
Bro,
Come on,
you
dude.
can't be. You know what he's doing? He's going to copy us now the rest of the way.
I'm not
so that he
copying you guys
keeps
all
that
the way.
one win.
I'm not copying you guys all the way.
All right,
Look,
so Raiders and
Philadelphia
Patriots.
looks terrible.
Patriots.
I'm going for
Philadelphia looks terrible.
Patriots. They're at home.
Patriots.
I'm going with the Raiders, so I think I'm going to get my win on this one. So.
All right.
Are they playing? Are they playing at the new stadium?
No, they're playing they're playing in New England.
Yeah. Raiders came
Oh,
off of
yeah.
a big win, and I'm going to
Foxborough.
go with Raiders.
I will
Since they
go
got
for
a,
the Falcons on
I
yeah,
that.
will
since they
go
got
with
that
the
win.
Bears.
Since they got that win with the Cowboys. I mean, close win. Sorry,
Yeah,
close win.
they
Against the
won.
Giants.
Oh,
I'll get the Bears.
They won every second until the
Bears.
last second.
Dude,
Falcons,
every
they have a great
second.
offense, but they don't have a great return team. Their return team sucks.
No, 'cause
they're
it's-
running.
Cause
They're running laps right now.
Because they didn't jump on the ball.
They were literally looking at that ball.
I
like,
know, dude.
Oh, what
Oh
do we
my
do?
There
gosh.
was like 5 of
They're
them around that
returning-
ball too.
That
I was
is
like, bro, what are
probably-
y'all doing? And Pop Warner, I knew to throw down on that ball,
Yeah,
dude. What the hell's
that's
wrong
probably
with you?
one of the greatest games I've seen in a while. That was a good game. I watched that game from the beginning to end. It was an awesome game because they said, oh, Fox is going to be the 49er game. You know, Bella wants to watch. My wife, Bella, shout out to my
Mhm.
wife. She's a 49er fan. She wants to watch the 49er game. But when you live in Texas and you go to Fox, they're not going to play the 49er game. They're going to play the Dallas
So how
Cowboys
does she watch
game.
it?
We didn't watch that game. We watched the
Oh,
Dallas Cowboys
could-
and Atlanta Falcons game.
You-
So,
I'll talk to you after this.
all right, well, I'll let my wife come to your house. She's like, how am I going to watch the Niner game? Go to John's house. That's how you can watch
Go to
it.
John's
Because I'm tired of looking for it.
Rams and Bills. Rams. I got Rams.
I'm going with the Bills.
Although I want the Bills to win because they are in our division,
I'm going with the Bills. Bills look great.
but
They're
I don't know, man.
they're on fire
You know
right
what?
now.
Yeah, I'll go Bills.
I was gonna go
Oh,
Bills.
don't be going
I'll
with
go-
me,
I'll go
bro.
Bills. 'Cause
Don't go
only
with me
because
just because
they're-
I'm up 11 to 2.
Oh, I'll go Bills. Yeah, for the upset.
I got Texans.
I'll do Texans.
I'm going Steelers. Man.
Of course, you're Samoan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not more than that. Just the Steelers came off a big win, too. Texas look terrible
I
because
got-
they don't have Hopkins.
Let's
I go to
see.
Titans.
I got Titans.
I got Titans. Vikings had a bad loss.
I'll
Chargers.
do. Ooh, man.
Chargers all day.
I'll do Panthers.
Okay.
Jets
and
Oh
Colts?
my god.
Colts, of course.
Colts,
Jets. I don't think they're gonna
Colts,
even win one
easy.
game. They're not gonna even win one game
Watch,
this
year.
and
year.
watch
For the
and
Colts.
watch we lose this one.
No, Colts is strong. They
Man, dude.
they
As
look
much
good.
as I want the Cowboys to win.
Cowboys is gonna beat the Seahawks. I'll let my 250 ride on this game.
So
Double or nothing.
okay,
Bro.
Double or nothing with my
Shake.
250.
shake.
Dak against. Oh my god.
After what?
As
You know
much
what?
as I want
say
to
it,
see, you know what?
say
They're
it.
coming off a
Just say
big
it.
win.
I want to go. I don't like either team.
Just say it.
Look, Seahawks.
I'm gonna go for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Seahawks almost lost. They almost lost.
Let's go to the Cowboys. We got Cowboys. I can't believe I just said that.
Arizona.
Cardinals.
You guess Cardinals. Bro.
They just look on fire with
Lions
Hopkins.
ain't gonna do nothing,
Hopkins.
bro.
I think
Broncos.
Cardinals is gonna
I'll
be
do
a problem this
I'll
year.
do the Bucks. I got the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers. I'm with Tampa Bay.
Ooh, I got the Packers.
Packers, of course.
And then I
hate the Packers, but I'll go with them.
Let's go Ravens. Let's go, bro.
I got the
Ravens.
Saints and the Chiefs.
I got the Ravens.
Saints and Chiefs.
I got the Ravens.
Let's do it. Let's see how week 3 does for us.
I'm gonna
And
go with
then Thursday.
Chiefs on that one.
And Thursday, you got Broncos and Jets. Broncos.
Broncos.
Wow, dude.
That's like a battle of the two worst teams. Like, who's gonna
All
be
right.
like?
Who's gonna
Broncos.
We're gonna
yeah.
flip a coin.
Right, flip a coin. Who's the worst team?
You're gonna be the worst today.
You gonna lose today, or you gonna lose today? That's gonna be like the worst game to watch right there. Broncos and Jets.
Yeah.
If you're a Bronco fan, sorry. If you're a Jet fan, sorry.
Yeah.
But you got nothing
Yeah.
to cheer for this year.
For real. Man, we took a beating, bro. I can't believe how many people went
Hey.
down last week.
You guys
That
had a
was-
great win, though. Great win, but you lost everybody. Let's have a
Oh,
moment of
man.
silence for the 49ers season, guys.
Right. Not for our season, just for our guys to come back. Don't worry. All right, we'll see. We'll see at the end.
Yeah, we'll see
what
how it
happens
goes.
and then.
I think the Bears are gonna go 3-0. Seattle's gonna go 2-1, and 49ers are gonna go 1-2.
He is very, very confident right now.
He won 1 week and he's
I can't
He's going
believe
off.
I won 1 week. I shouldn't have even won 1 week. That just, you know what? That just says a lot about you two.
The lucky
Oh,
lucky
man.
rookie season.
right. Yeah, look,
Lucky
that,
rookie
look.
season.
Rookie season.
Give a little toast to Gail Sayers, who passed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting another drink. Sorry.
Gail Sayers,
All right.
who's a great running back. Oh, you don't have great running
Cheers.
back for
Another
Chicago
toast.
Bears.
Another
yeah.
toast for Gail Sayers.
Chicago Bears
To our
running
listeners
back.
and viewers, please raise him up.
Yeah. If you guys watched the Brian song, it was based on Gail Sayers and Brian Piccolo with their season with the Chicago Bears. But Gail Sayers, he's a he's a great running back for Chicago. He's the youngest
Yes, sir.
person to be voted into the NFL Hall of Fame. So, man, he's gonna be missed, man. So,
Yes, sir.
Gail Sayers.
Cheers.
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 Chalofa.
Chalofa. That 40 though.
That
All
40
right.
though.
That 40 though.
Great sesh, everybody.
Hey, with that toast, we're
JC,
gonna end this closeout.
How was
or-
that beer?
Huh?
How was that beer?
Oh, that beer is good.
Is
Which
it
one
your
were
first
you
time trying
drinking?
it?
Which one
Huh?
are you drinking?
First time?
Yeah, my first time ever had it. I don't know, B. What is that called?
Crush. It's a Buffalo Bayou Crush from
Buffalo Bayou Crush.
It's a Houston beer.
It has a good bite.
That's
Yeah.
what I love about B. B. He always brings these like different beers that we can all try. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If Ash hears this, she's gonna say, Brandon never drank beer until we met.
Never had drank like craft beers.
I never drank craft beers.
Yeah.
I would drink Dos Equis.
Shout out
and-
to Ashley.
Shout out.
Shout out to Bella and shout out to Bana, all of our wives. We love
Yes.
them.
We gotta give props to our wives. You know, they're
Chalofa.
they're
Yes.
supporting us and everything. so-
Chalofa. We love you, wives.
Yes, yes.
All right,
Happy
with
wife,
that,
happy life.
with that, we're closing out session number 4. But we want to also keep reminding y'all, you got to keep tell us what you guys want us to try for our sample sesh, right? Our sample sesh. Brought to you by Sample House.
Sample House, please
Auntie Lori.
give some suggestions, guys.
Yes,
'cause
some
right now
suggestions.
it's
We need more
something
suggestions out
spicy,
there.
and I can't do spicy. Please suggest something else, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget, we still need keep bringing in those drink highlights. Just put it down below. Comment in our IG or YouTube. Leave them down on the comments. If nothing else, this is the end of session number 4. One love and God bless, family.
We love y'all.
Chålofa.
Chålofa.
We out. Hey, where do you think you're going? You haven't left our minds yet. Again, thanks for watching and listening. And like we say on the islands, the first time you're a guest in our home, and after that, you're family. So welcome to the family. One love and God bless. Peace.